Alright, welcome guys. So today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of SkyWars, just myself, Happy Girl isn't here today. I thought I'd do a little bit of a commentary on some stuff that I've been working on recently, outside of video games. So if you're in America, you may have heard of or seen a show called BattleBots, or in the UK, there was a similar one which ran a little while ago called Robot Wars, in which you have these giant 250-pound or about 110-kilogram combat robots, like the deadliest RC cars, fight it out in a arena to see who can survive and win a competition. So I saw this a little while ago on TV and thought this was the coolest thing I'd ever seen, and was immediately like, oh, I gotta take part in it. What I did not realise at the time is that these things cost tens of thousands of pounds to construct, and I don't have these sorts of funds. And so, I kind of put it to the back of my mind. And not all too long ago, I found out just by complete accident that there are actually what's called smaller weight classes. So what that means is, instead of having your massive heavyweights, they're called, like on TV, which are giant and extremely expensive, you have smaller robots, maybe 150 grams, or 3 or a kilogram and a half, whatever it is, and so you can build them using much cheaper parts and with much less effort. And I thought, I was so happy when I read about that, and I knew that I really wanted to build one of these things. But once again, they're still not cheap. Even the smallest weight class, which I'm competing in, called ant weights, which is only 100 grams, the parts can still cost you a good £120 for your first robot. And as we all know, I'm broke. So I had to try and come up with an alternate solution. So what I ended up doing is taking these small hexbug fire ants, which are these tiny infrared remote control 6-wheeled toys you can get nice and cheap, and tearing them into pieces and using the local 3D printer to create a completely botched design. But it worked, and that was the important part. So I took it to a upcoming competition to see how it would do. I think I did about 3 fights, and I won a sum total of 0. So after that disappointment, I decided that I was going to just do it and save up to run a proper robot. So after a whole bunch of planning and learning how to CAD and learning where to buy all these parts, I just got it all together, and I 3D printed my first body for a robot, which was designed so it would extend out to be a massive, impenetrable wall that would slide slowly towards you and kind of engulf your robot. And I died. I am not good at SkyWars. I just am not. Anyways, so that design I took to another competition, and it did a little bit better, except I kept having the issue that it just would get stuck constantly on any small lump and bump on the floor of the arena. But it did prove to me that I could do the electronics and I could get it to work, which was all I needed to know. So after a little while of planning now, I've started designing a new robot, which is inspired by my original one, but just a little bit more polished, which I'm going to be taking to compete very soon. Oh, I want to shout out the Bristol Bot Builders group. run these amazing events in I fell off the map. In Bristol, as you'd expect, really friendly and open to all sorts of newcomers. And I found after doing this for a while, it's a really good exercise to practice doing CAD and learning all sorts about electronics and motors and things I just did not know about before. Alright, that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Bye! Psst, go check out this other cool video I made.